What if I told you that there is one app that not only keeps your Shopify store protected with daily backups and instant restore options, but it also makes theme updates stress-free. And not only that, it allows you to add sections to your theme without coding and even sends you alerts whenever your store goes down. Well, this app exists, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and protect your Shopify store using the Theme Updater and Backups app from out of the sandbox, along with one of the fastest Shopify themes to launch your store, and it is Alchemy from Clean Canvas. Before we dive into the app, let's take a quick look at the theme I'm using. Again, it's Alchemy by Clean Canvas. It's built to help merchants to get to the market fast. It has a very light, minimal design, and it's super professional, and I'm pretty sure it can be a great fit to many of you. On this YouTube channel, I have reviewed and done tutorials around many of Clean Canvas themes, and I truly believe that they are one of the best Shopify theme developers out there. I highly recommend you, if you are looking to switch to a new theme and if you want to upgrade your Shopify store, to check out their themes. I'm pretty sure you will find in there an option that fits exactly what you are looking to achieve. I will leave a link for their themes in the description below so you can check them out and find the one that fits your business the best. I will start by showing you the different demo stores of this theme so you can get a better idea of the type of features you can find in there and why this theme can be a good fit to many merchants and maybe even for you. So we are previewing the splice style of this theme, and as you can see, we have 3 different styles. And I'm starting by this style because I want to highlight this feature in here, and it is to have like a split slideshow. It's actually a very nice feature that you don't find in so many other themes. And in here, for example, you can have 2 images, a video or an image, and for each one of them, you can have a call to action, a separate call to action. I think this is a very nice section, and so many merchants like to have it. If you scroll down in here, you will see in here the product list. This is a featured collection, and it has all the important options that you might want. Like it has the swatches, it has the labels, and as well it has the quick buy option. These are all very important options that you must have in any theme you want to use for your Shopify store. Scrolling down, you will find in here a rich text section. You will find in here a collection list, again with separate call to actions. And in here we have the logo list. And then we have the countdowner, and I know so many people like to have this feature on their Shopify store. It could be very useful if you are doing a sale or something like this. Scrolling down, you have like the testimonials, more products, you have like big sections for the collections, and also you have the video sections. And as you can see in here, they are showing us a featured product in case you have maybe one product or 1-star product that you want to feature in your Shopify homepage, in your store homepage. And scrolling down, you have the blog post, and finally, for sure, we have the footer. Let's go to a product page to see what we will find in there, because in here I can find, or I can see, all the most important sections that you might need. Let's go, for example, to this one. And as you can see, again, we have the reviews, we have the stock number, we have the tabs in here, which is amazing. I like the photo display. I'm pretty sure it offers different displays. We are going to check them on the second demo store. But again, this is a very minimal, a very straightforward, a very elegant and professional product page. Let's go to the second demo store, because in there I want to highlight actually a very nice feature that you practically don't find in most themes. It's very rare to find this feature. I only found it in this theme and on another theme, and that's it. I'm not sure if there are other themes out there that they do this feature, but on this theme and another one. And it is to offer these endings for the sections. As you can see in here, my section has a wave style at the end, in here at the border, and this is something that you can apply to one section or to all of your sections. I'm going to show you how to do this when we move to the tutorial part. But I like this feature, and I think it makes the store look much more professional and cleaner. If you scroll down in here, you will also explore more features offered by the theme, like in here, for example, the promotion bars, again the products with the swatches images this time instead of the swatches colors. You have the labels again, seeing the second image on hover. All of these options are amazing. We have the countdowner. So this is the product page, and again, it's very clean. It has in here the images for swatches, the sizes, and as you can see, a very nice display of product images. Now, when we move to the tutorial part of this video, you are going to get a better feel about the theme, and we are going to explore together the different options provided and the different ways that we can display our products, collections, and images. So let's move to Shopify and let's start setting up our Shopify store using the Alchemy theme. I'm using the latest version of the Alchemy theme, and if you want to use it and try it out, you can do this totally for free. Just click on try now and you will have the theme on your Shopify store. You can customize it, do everything you want, then just before publishing it, you need to buy it. So give it a try. It's very important to always try the theme before purchasing it. We are inside of the theme editor, and whenever you are testing or you are customizing a theme for your Shopify store, the first thing you need to do is to go over the theme settings. I'm not going to do this because this is going to take a lot of time, but this is where you should be starting. I'm going to show you now the different sections provided by this theme. When you click here on plus, you can see that it offers all of these sections, and it depends on your business and what you want to achieve on your store, but I think that these sections cover mostly everything you might need. Some niches might need like some specific features. In this case, you might need to go to a more complicated themes. Also, Clean Canvas offer a lot of those, but for most merchants who are looking for a light, elegant store, this theme could be a very good fit. So in here we have the featured collection. If you want to feature a certain collection on your store, like the bestsellers, you have the featured product, collection list, all of these sections. If you scroll down, you have the blog, you have the FAQ, which is a very important section. You have a list of icons with text in case you want to highlight some specific features or benefits of your products or your brand. You have the image gallery, you have a map in case you have like real retail stores and you want to show their addresses in here. You have also media with text, multi-columns, product list, recently viewed products, scrolling banners, and it's the one that we've seen in the demo store, slideshow with text, and testimonials. Again, I think these sections cover most of what you might need. Now let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite sections in this theme, and it is the slideshow, where we can do a split screen. So this is a slideshow, and in here you can see that I have two slides, and when you click on the section itself, you can modify the settings of the section, and there is a lot of customization area in here. They have made it super flexible, so you can basically modify everything, starting by the layout, the navigation, the text overlay, the style, everything. So you can make this section look exactly like you want. And if you go in here, you will see that this is our first slide. So we have the option of adding an image or of uploading a video, and you can change the text overlay, what we are seeing in here. You can add call to actions. So let's say I want to add shop now in here. Even like every part of the slide can has two different call to actions. So in here, for example, I can add the first call to action, let's say shop now, and I can add a second call to action for the same part of the slide in here by adding shop now. It is actually super important if there are so many things that you want to highlight within your above the fold content. So in order to set up this slide, you just need to choose the image or the video for each section. So let me choose this one. And in here, I can change the media tint. I can even like change the text overlay. So what I want to write in here, I have subheading and so on. I can even change the way the text looks. And if I go to the second one, let me select a second image. So as you can see, I have my slideshow split in two. And if we preview the mobile view, we can see that we have them as two slides in here, and they look very good. In addition to this feature, the second feature I want to highlight is the content boundary effect. And it's actually a very nice feature. So when you click on this section in here, you can see that within the options, you have the option to change the top boundary effect. So if you put it as on, you are basically adding an effect to the boundary. If we want to have a wave in here, we need to change the effect of the second section. So in here under collection list, we need to go, and under top boundary effect, we need to put it as on. Once we do that, you can see that the top boundary effect is now different. And if you want to modify what you are seeing in here, all you need to do is to go in here. And as you can see within the options, you have a content boundary effect section, and you can here change what you are seeing. So if you want to show a wide wave, you can choose this one. And if we preview the full screen, that's how it's going to look. Also on mobile, you can see that this effect is in there. It's again a very nice feature, and it can make your store look much more professional. I'm not going to continue and set up the full homepage because the other sections are pretty straightforward sections that you can modify yourself. And if you have any question, you can refer to my other tutorials on this YouTube channel, or leave a comment below telling me if you want me to create a full tutorial on the Alchemy theme. Now I want to talk about the app that I have mentioned at the beginning of this video. And the first feature I want to talk about is the ability to add sections to your Shopify store without any coding. This is an amazing feature, especially if you want to have some specific section that is not available within the Alchemy theme, for example. So this is our app, and all you need to do is to install it on your Shopify store. Once you do that, you will see that in here we have all of these features. And I'm going to start with the theme sections because we are already modifying our store. When you click in here, you will see that there are so many sections available that you can directly add to your store. You can start first by previewing the section by clicking in here, and when you do that, you will see a preview of how the section is going to look like on your store. You can even preview it on mobile if you want. And even if you don't want to preview it directly, when you go in here and you click on View Detail, you can see all the details related to this section, and you can simply install it on your store. And you can define to which theme you want to add this section. In our case, we are adding this section to our Alchemy theme, so let's click on Add. And as you can see, within one click, this section can be added to our store. I will actually go with a different section, a fancier one. So let's try, for example, the before and after, because I know this section doesn't exist within the Alchemy theme. So I'm going to click on View Details, and I will choose my theme in here and click on Install. And within seconds, this section will be added to my theme, and I will be able to use it on any page I want. So let's go back to our theme editor in here. So you can click here directly on Customize section if you want, and this is going to take you to the Shopify theme editor. And when you click on Add Section now, you can see that we have a new section, which is the before and after image. When you choose it, you can see that it is a fully customizable section. So you can modify everything in here, and it has a lot of options. So you can choose the layout, the image ratio, what you want to add as text, and for sure you can add the images themselves by choosing them from here. And as you can see, we were able to add a fully customizable section to our Shopify theme within seconds without doing any coding. This is actually a very nice feature that this app provides, but it doesn't only provide this type of features, it also provides other things that are super important, like backups and streamless theme updates. Let's talk about this now. Going back to our app, you can see that on the main dashboard in here, we have like a summary of where our theme or store stands. So first, for example, in here, we know that our theme is fully updated, and our published theme is the Dawn theme until now. That's why you can see that it's the one that the app is currently mentioning. We are going to change this in seconds. Then we have the Vault backup, so it's telling us when the last backup happened, and in here we have like uptime monitoring in case our store like goes down or something like this. Let's start by first going back in here and publishing our Alchemy theme. So I will go in here and publish it. Let's go back to our app one more time. So as you can see now, it's mentioning our theme, and the most important thing is telling us that a backup happened 4 seconds ago. And this backup was triggered because we published a new theme. If you go now to the Vault backups, you can see that you have a list of all the changes that happened. The idea is this app is going to trigger a backup whenever you are changing something on your store. And the backup is going to cover everything: your products, collections, themes, customers, and so on. This is very good because it means that you don't need to worry whenever you are doing any changes on your store. And it's super easy to restore any version you want. You just click on Select Version, you read the summary, and if you want to go with it, you click on Restore Past Version. Now, after the backups, we have the theme updates option, and this one is actually super important, especially if you are changing things on your theme, like playing around with the code or adding some special CSS, or maybe adding custom sections, and you want to preserve these changes. In most cases, when you play around with the theme a lot, when you change a lot in the codes of the theme, you won't be able to do the update easily because you will always be scared of losing everything that you have done. Well, you don't need to worry anymore about this, because with this app, you can do exactly that in seconds. So let's say, for example, you want to update this theme in here. You just click on Update Theme, and in here, you are going to choose the AI-powered update. When you do that, the app is going to update the theme, making sure that all of your codes are preserved. And in case there is something that's not working with a new version, it will tell you. So you can ask your web developer, or you can take care of it yourself, or maybe you can ask their support team to handle it for you. This is super important, especially if you have done a lot of work customizing your theme and you want to make sure that you are going to preserve all of these customizations when you update your theme. It's super important to keep your themes up to date. You can't skip this, so this app is going to get you covered. Once the update is done, the app is going to tell you whether it happened without any error or if there is something that you need to look at. And as you can see in here, we had a problem, 2 conflicts that we need to look at. So all you need to do is to share this with your web developer, or maybe if you know how to solve it yourself, or maybe ask ChatGPT and get this done. This is super important for anyone who's looking to do a lot of customization for their themes and want to preserve their work. The final feature we are going to talk about is the uptime monitoring, and it's when the app actually tells us if our store goes down or if there is any problem. So first we have the Shopify checkup, and as you can see in here, you can see everything. And the second part is related to the app, and in here you need to select the app that you want to monitor. So you click on manage app, and in here there is a list of the most important apps in Shopify App Store, and you can pick the ones that you are actually using and see if there is any error. This is super important because it will help you to make sure that your store never goes down without you knowing even about it. If there is any problem, the app is going actually to send you an email to alert you about this error so you can quickly fix it. Design is only one part of running a great Shopify store. The other is knowing that it's protected. And with this app, you can get all of this done. First, you can add the sections that you want, and second, you can make sure that your store is always protected and backed up. And whenever you want to update your theme, you can make sure that you are not going to lose any of your special customizations. And if your store ever went down, you will be the first to know. I will be leaving links below both for the Alchemy theme and for the theme updater and backups app. Don't forget to check them out.